Morning, everyone. How you guys doing? I am at Mayfair Prestige. This is a second part video of a video we already filmed. I'm with Archie and Emma, who you know very well. They're back. And we are about to take out a 488 GTB. So this is very, very exciting. We took out the Speciale not long ago. So it's going to be exciting to be able to sort of see what they're like and compare sort of the feeling of the two cars. Obviously completely different. This is much more of a Grand Tourer. And the Speciale is a more hardcore version. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm excited for this. It's a nice spec too. Black with a cream interior. Well, cream, beige, dark beige, whatever you call it. Ferrari beige. So exciting. Anyways, let's get in, start this baby up and take it out for a spin. Okay, we are now in the 488 GTB. And this is going to be a bit of like a first impressions video. So I'm just going to talk you through what it's like when you just jump into the car and start driving. So it's a left-hand drive car in England, which is always interesting. I'm going to put the lift down because we don't need that anymore. It's interesting having just been in the Speciale. This is so much more of a Grand Tourer. And it's the funny thing, I know I said this when I drove the Speciale as well, is that it's such an easy car to learn, an easy car to drive. Like these modern Ferraris, you really don't need to know that much. I mean, if you put your foot down and you really try and go for it, then it's tricky. But if you're just gonna cruise and stuff, it's so easy. So I'm gonna take it out of auto, put it into manual. Oh, the gearbox is so smooth, you can't even feel the gear shift.
These are cool here, these.
I don't know where we're going, by the way. Yeah, you have the passenger readout, don't you?
Yeah, it's awesome.
So do we have any idea where we're going?
No, just go up here and turn left. I don't know.
Up here and left.
I don't know. We'll just...
Tell you what, that was like a tiny bit of acceleration. Like this much. And it already feels like such a beast. Quite wide.
Oh, I'm here as well.
Oh, yes, Archie's in the car, he's filming.
I am the cameraman. Seb is driving. It's quick as well. It's quick.
Again, that was hardly any throttle. It's also a lot quieter.
It's a lot quieter than the Speciale.
It's a lot quieter. Maybe if we put it into race mode, that will change. But the thing with all these modern Ferraris is that, you know, the flaps need to open and then it gets loud, but until then it's really not that loud. But it's so smooth, the steering's so nice, so pinpointy. The seats are actually really comfortable. I'd get the sport bucket seats because I'm obsessed with them. But yeah, and I do like this colour on the inside. But it's literally just like driving any other automatic. You've got your throttle, your brake. Flapper paddle. Flapper paddle? Is that what you say?
Flappy paddles. Do you put the windows down? Let's put the windows down.
Where are they? Here.
Okay, rev it. Okay, go. How's it? Is it comfy? Do you feel it?
It's really comfy.
I think it's comfier than the 458.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, the 458 is like a track weapon. This is like a more of a daily. Well, I'm not sure if they designed it for daily usage, but you could definitely use this every day. It's really easy to drive. You can just put it in automatic with the button down there, and then easy to go. It's got a launch button as well. And then reverse, which comes onto the camera, but I prefer it with the paddles. Also, the thing you do have to get used to when you're using these Ferraris is the fact that everything's on the steering wheel. So that's always a bit odd. You got your indicators. It's put into bumpy road mode.
I found that when you get using the indicators is weird on the.
You get used to it quite quickly, though.
But you do get used to it. Like you go for the stick initially, and then you forget it. Caught it. What is a bit of a shame that we are in London, so that's a little bit annoying. I'm just doing my hair.
Tell you what, it does a lot more pops and bangs and stuff.
It does do a lot more pops and bangs than the Speciale.
You won't be able to hear it on camera because they're not quite distinct enough for you to be able to hear it.
No.
But you can definitely hear it from in the cabin.
Definitely.
There you go.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you didn't hear that, then
yeah. I mean, apart from that, the visibility is really good. I mean, out the back you can't see too much. You just see engine, really. But the engine's a lot lower down. It's a lot lower down than in the Speciale.
Yeah. Is it? Is actually?
Yeah. Out of the rear view mirrors, you just have those big air vents. for the turbos. So obviously this is twin turbocharged, 660 horsepower I think. I didn't check my stats, we basically just got in and drove.
Yeah, it was very,
It's not
sorry! No, we basically just got in and drove, didn't we, today?
Yeah.
It was very last minute.
I'm trying to think of things to tell you about driving this car, but the main thing is it's just quite simple. And it does feel very powerful. Like, you can definitely feel that there is a bit of a beast.
I also think that this car you can do long journeys on. I don't think it'd be a problem.
Oh no!
I think the 458 Speciale, it was a little bit too uncomfortable.
Hard. Yeah.
And I also like, you know, the Speciale you have on these windows.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're much more open.
Yeah.
And I quite like being closed. I feel it's more.
Yeah. No, you're right. It feels like a grand touring version of the Speciale, to be perfectly honest with you. I think if you're going to drive your car all the time and daily it or take it on long trips and stuff, I think it would make sense to get one of these. But if you're going to go to the track or country lanes and try and blast it all the time,
definitely
it would make more sense to have a Speciale. We're not going to have an opportunity to blast it.
No.
Because we are literally just driving around London.
We're literally just driving around London.
But, I tell you what, if you put, here, show them the button. This right here is the magic button. That puts bumpy road on and off. So now we're in bumpy road mode, and it means that the suspension is much more compliant, and it's lovely. I also do like this steering wheel, even though there are a lot of buttons you can flick between the modes. So now wet mode, sport mode, race mode, and then everything off. And you got your carbon and all this stuff. It's really nice, really nice. Lovely jubbly.
What a lovely piece of machinery.
It's actually quite like, you can hear the engine a fair amount in here, but you can't really hear anything else that's going around, so it must be filtering engine noise into the cabin, because you can't hear all the other cars around you and stuff. It feels quite quiet from that perspective. The question that you are all probably wondering is whether you can feel if this thing is turbocharged or not. And to be perfectly honest, we haven't pushed it enough.
We don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I can't answer that question for you. But I've been told that if you weren't told, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I mean, when I've accelerated the few times I've accelerated just now, you genuinely cannot feel it.
I really like all these revs here. These revs.
Yeah, that's cool for the passenger, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just really nice.
Well, you're going to have a go in this after. I think you'll find it a lot less jerky and stuff to drive than the
well, this has been a kind of comparison, but in two separate videos, where mine is just one video. I don't know.
So you're doing a video comparing both cars. You know what it is as well, is like, it feels special just because of the materials used. Like, the carbon is top notch.
Yeah,
and
I always feel that.
Yeah, and also just the leather is like really good quality leather.
Yeah, it's good quality, thick. And I also like, I'm caught it.
It goes.
I'm quite biased because I like the tanned interior, because
I love
that's a Ferrari interior, which is kind of a little bit old school, but something.
Yeah, agreed.
To me, I don't know.
I think tan interior is really nice, and with the black steering wheel, the contrast between the black, and it goes nicely with the exterior of this car.
Yeah,
definitely a very nice spec.
Definitely.
Look at all of this. This is exactly the same as Speciale. I mean, the interior is basically exactly the same. I mean, these are slightly different buttons, but apart from, you literally cannot tell the difference.
Not really.
The exterior is quite different.
The exterior is different, but apart from that, you can't really tell much difference, can you?
What's quite nice as well is it's got these big arches in the front, and also on the back it's got these really big wheel arches, so it's quite easy to look around and place the car, and you can sort of figure out where the car is and where the four wheels are. And it's not that big. When you initially get into it, it feels quite large, because these cars are, when they're quite short, and they're actually not that large, but they feel large because the sort of ratio between the length and the width is off. Definitely not as loud as the Speciale. Like, it is definitely muffled, the noise. Sounds good.
It does sound good. It does sound really good.
It is slightly muffled. I guess in some ways you can tell that it's turbocharged from that perspective.
Question time with Sebastian Delanney. If you could choose tomorrow... Okay, if you could choose tomorrow which car you could take home, 458 Speciale or the 488 GTB, which one would it be and why?
Speciale because it's a more involving driving experience.
Really?
Yeah.
I would take this.
Really?
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Oh wow.
Because road trips. Sorry, I'm not.
That's okay.
Because road trips, for one, more comfortable.
Yeah.
It's less in your face. I think it's more subtle. Like to be low key, unlike you with the Lotus popping and banging. And also, I think I like how you're more closed off in this car.
Yeah.
I feel in the Speciale it's a little bit like you're in a spaceship.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, it does make sense. I think the Speciale for me, just because there's more noise, you're more just like, I'm in something real. Like, this feels special. When the Speciale, you're like, yeah.
Speciale.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is special.
Exactly. But it feels like genuinely the Speciale just gets my blood going a bit more, gets my heart racing, and that's what I look like for a car like this. And anyways, a car like this you wouldn't drive every day. So unless
I think you would.
You would drive this every day?
I think I'd drive it every day. Speciale, I don't think I would.
I would not drive either every day. I think you could. I'm not saying you couldn't, but I reckon I would, have something else for everyday commuting. It's quick.
It's quick. We know it's quick.
It's definitely quick. Yeah, feel this, guys.
Okay, just go right here. Just go right here. No. You nearly broke my GoPro. Give it back.
That's the second time.
You got to stop doing that. Okay, go now.
This is getting awkward now. That's pretty much it. I hope we had enough. God, I'm banging my camera. I hope we had enough content to make this into a decent video. But it was a really quick little drive. Archie's now going to have a go. So yeah, thank you Mayfair Prestige. Of course, all the links will be in the description below. But yeah, pretty cool. I am very happy with this little spin out in the 488. As per usual, please remember to subscribe, and I'll see you very soon with some more cool content. Cheers. Bye.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Well, that will do, won't it? Anyways, it's a lovely day.
Okay, let's just talk about the weather.
Yeah, it's great. Doing really well today. I just figured, I was like, well, we've got a cool car, so we might as well film.
Ferrari.
Why I love Ferraris.
So why do you love Ferraris?
Because they're sick. No, I love Ferraris for me because they have the most sort of, God, what's the word?
What's the word?